All right. So, making my way onto my block. Whatever comfortable seat feels like for you. Work out some of the wiggles. And then settle in. So take a nice big inhale in through your nose. Exhale it out through your mouth. One more just like that. Inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Let your hands fall comfortably wherever they landed. They're on your knees or somewhere on your legs. I don't generally recommend they hang by your side, offering some support with them resting on your legs. Begin to connect with your breath. Whatever a natural breath feels like for you. A breath that allows you to settle into your space. A breath that allows you to recognize what's happening on the inside. Did you step onto your mat feeling soreness or stiffness anywhere? Just notice. It's always important to recognize what's happening. Kind of like just observing from the outside. And no labeling or judging, just notice. Notice what sort of thoughts you took with you onto your mat this morning. You're agitated, frustrated with something. Or did you wake up feeling ready to tackle the day, full of energy? Again, just notice. We're not labeling or judging. The stone I pulled this morning from the bag was friend. We certainly created a whole new community of friendship over the past year. Something that I'm grateful for. One hell of a year, but here we are, stronger for it. Drop your hands down by your sides, gently let them fall. On your inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, let the palms touch, and on your exhale, press the ear down and away. Again, inhale the arms up, then you bring the gaze up, exhale, press the ear down and away, chin comes back to neutral. Inhale up, exhale down. One more inhale up. This time on your exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand sweeps behind you. Gaze comes back over that left shoulder. Eyes can remain closed or open, yogi's choice. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, twist to the opposite direction. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right arm sweeps back. Gaze follows. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands come together at the heart. Make your way off your block. Come to hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide. Press the tops of the feet actively into the floor and drop into a series of cat and cow. Inhale the belly down, gaze comes forward. Exhale, round the spine up to the sky, tuck the chin. Again, actively pressing the tops of the feet into the floor as you roll through your cat and cow. Waking up the spine. Flowing with your breath. One last time. Meeting in a neutral tabletop. Extending the right hand long and the left leg long. Find balance. Press the top of that right foot actively into the floor. Push the left heel to the back edge of your mat. Toes and knees are pointing down. Inhale, elbow to knee. Extend long. Elbow to knee. Extend long. Elbow to knee. Extend long and hold. Sweep that right hand back. Bend the left leg. Connect palm to foot. Modified dancer. Take a little bit of a twist through the torso as you reach opposite arm back for opposite leg. Within your comfort zone, bring your gaze over that right shoulder. One more breath before we open everything back up long. Hand and knee come to the floor. Drop the belly on an inhale, gaze comes forward. On your exhale, round up to cat. Find that neutral spine. Take the left arm long, press the right heel back. Push the top of that left foot into the floor. Push away from the floor with the right hand. Able to spine connection always. Elbow to knee. Extend long. Elbow to knee. Extend long. Elbow to knee. Open wide. Hold for breath. Sweep that left arm back. Pull the right foot in. Connect the hand to the foot if it's accessible to you. And then kick into that hand. Maybe spiral your gaze over that left shoulder. Don't collapse down into that right hand. One more breath. Before we release with control, everything comes long. Down to the mat. Drop the belly on an inhale. Exhale, round up to the sky. Neutral tabletop. Take a walk forward with your hands and float yourself back to your first down dog of the morning. Make any adjustments you need in your down dog. Maybe walk out those heels, then come to stillness. Feet lined up with the hips. Everybody bend the knees. Push the hips back. Come up onto those toes. Spread the fingers wide. Really activate those shoulders. From this position with your palms pushing everything back. Now float yourself back into that down dog. Taking it a little bit deeper. Really waking everything up so we can start our flow. Again, push into the palms. Drop that chest down towards the quads. Really feeling the shoulder blades stretch open. Feeling the calves wake up. The hamstrings. We're here for 2 more cycles of breath. Leave your body forward to that high plank. Hold. Drop all the way down to chaturanga. Push all the way back up. Float back to downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Hop or step forward to your hands and fold. Halfway lift on an inhale. Fold on an exhale. Reverse one leg all the way to the sky. Hands come to the heart space. We're going into our sun salutations. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Step the feet back. Float forward. Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Roll through the toes. Exhale to downward facing dog. Gaze comes forward, feet come forward, fold. Halfway lift on your inhale, fold on your exhale, reverse swan dive, hands to the heart, release and reach, fold on your exhale, halfway lift, fold, feet come back, float forward, chaturanga, inhale to up dog, exhale to your down dog, gaze comes forward, feet come forward, fold, halfway lift on your inhale, fold on your exhale, reverse swan dive, hands to the heart, release and reach, fold on your exhale, halfway lift inhale, fold exhale, feet come back, float forward, chaturanga, inhale to up dog, exhale down dog, gaze comes forward, feet come forward, fold, halfway lift inhale, fold exhale, reverse swan dive, hands to the heart, inhale it up, exhale fold, halfway lift, fold, send the feet back, float forward, chaturanga and hold, inhale to up dog, exhale down dog, really push into those hands, push the hips back and up, bend the knees, step forward, fold, halfway lift, fold, reverse swan dive, hands to the heart, one more time, reach for the sky, pull down on your exhale, halfway lift, fold, send the feet back, float forward, chaturanga, hold this one for 4, 3, 2, inhale to up dog on 1, exhale to down dog, gaze comes forward, feet come forward, fold, halfway lift inhale, fold on your exhale, reverse swan dive, hands to the heart, inhale the hands up, from the pinkies inward, exhale, sit back into your chair, glance down at those toes, we haven't been here in a while, knees behind the toes, tailbone tucked, reach those arms long, gaze comes forward, sink a little lower. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale, send the feet back. Float forward, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Reach that right foot, extend the left. Step that left forward. Grow tall in a high lunge. Practice arms. Slight back bend. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale it up. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward. Grow tall. Spiral the hands down to the floor. Send that left foot back. Into a three-legged dog. Move your body forward to your high plank. Drop down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to your down dog. Move the left. Extend the right. Step it through center. Plant that foot. Grow tall into a high lunge. Exhale, cactus arms with a slight back bend. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, grow tall. Engage the glutes. Come on. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hinge forward. Take off and fly. Not this time though. Inhale up. Exhale, spiral the hands down to the floor. Step that right foot back to a three-legged dog. Flow through your vinyasa, high plank to low. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale. Sweep those arms forward as you sit right back in your chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, fold, feet come back. Move your body forward, tuck the elbows, chaturanga. To upward facing dog. Down dog. With the right, extend the left. Step it through, plant that foot, grow tall. Cactus arms, slight back bend. Reach for the sky. Gaze forward. Exhale, slight back bend. Inhale, gaze neutral. Exhale, slight back bend. Inhale, up. Hinge it forward. Shift the weight into that left foot and fly it forwards. Bring the arms back behind you. Airplane arms, palms face the floor. Flex that back foot. Hold for a breath. Inhale the arms back up overhead. Bend that left knee, step back into your lunge. Spiral it down to the floor. Send that left foot back to a three-legged dog. Wave your body forward. Go through your vinyasa, high plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Rooting the left, extend the right. Step that right forward, plant the foot, grow tall into that high lunge. Cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale, reach for the sky, gazes forward. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, grow tall. Hinge it forward. Get ready to take off. Shift that weight into the right foot. Drag that left with you if you need to. As you fly the arms back, palms face the floor. Foot is flexed, pushing to the back edge of your mat. Hold for one more breath before you bring the arms forward and up as you drop that left foot back into that high lunge. No good balance on this foot yet. Spiral the hands down to the floor. Send that right foot back to a three-legged dog. Wave your body forward to your high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward. Fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Sweep the arms forward as you sit back in your chair. A little bit faster flow this time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Send the feet back. Look forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. With the right, extend the left. Step the left forward. Plant the foot. Grow tall. Cactus arms. Reach for the sky. Hinge it forward. Take off and fly. Step back into that high lunge. Spiral down to the floor. Three-legged dog. Leave your body forward to that high plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. The left, extend the right. Step that right forward. Plant. Grow. Cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale it up. Step right into your fly. Flex the foot, palms to the floor, shoulders away from the ears. In one inhale, exhale, drop that back foot down to the high lunge, reach for the sky, fold to the floor. Three-legged dog. Move your body forward to your high plank, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Knees comes forward, feet comes forward, fold. Halfway lift, fold. Keep the arms forward and come back into your chair. One more time, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale, send the feet back, float forward, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Root the right, extend the left. Step that left forward, plant, grow tall. Cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale forward, drag that toe with you, fly it up. For breath, step it back, high lunge, spiral the hands down. Send that left foot back to a three-legged dog. Vinyasa through, high plank, low, up dog, down dog. Root the left, extend the right out behind. Step it through, plant the foot between the hands, grow tall, high lunge. Cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale it up, hinge forward, fly. One breath here. Exhale, drop it back down, high lunge, reach for the sky. Fold down to the floor. Three-legged dog. Vinyasa, high plank. Low. Upward facing dog. Down dog. We're going to hold in this down dog. Gather some strength, reconnect with your breath. Spread the fingers wide. Bend the knees. Push the hips back. Open those shoulders. And then stretch yourselves back into your deepest down dog of the morning. Again, connect with your breath. Slow it down. We're here for 2 more cycles of breath. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Gaze comes forward. Upper step to the front of your mat. Fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Sweep the arms forward as you come back into chair. Sink into your chair. Sweep the arms down like we're in an airplane. Come up onto the toes. Find hummingbird. Drop the heels. Sweep the arms forward. Chair pose. Up onto the toes. Fly the arms back. Hummingbird. Drop the heels. Chair pose. Hummingbird. Up onto those toes. Embrace the shake. Chair. Hands to the heart. Sink a little deeper into your chair pose. Twist. Bring that right elbow to the outside of that left knee. And twist. Bring your gaze up to the sky. Really want to think about the tricep pushing into that top outer edge of the knee. Trying to twist to bring the hands to the heart space. Hips are still square. Booty is dropped. My knees are still behind my toes. I'm going to open up. Fly it open. Reach that left hand up to the sky. Bring the right wing down to the floor. Either fingertips or the tops of the fingers. Depending on how deep you're able to sink. And hold. Embrace the shake. Can you twist through that side body a little bit deeper, pulling that left shoulder blade back. Hands back to the heart in the twist. And release to center. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, sink right back into your chair. Move onto the toes, find hummingbird. Sink the heels, sweep the arms forward, sink into your chair. Come up onto the toes, float those hands back, shoulders out of the ears, hummingbird. Exhale, heels drop, sweep the arms up. One more time, hummingbird. Drop the heels, chair. Bring the hands together at the heart space. Think a little bit deeper. You can think outer tricep, to outside of that right knee, twist. Think, drop the booty. Use that pressure against the outer leg to twist through the spine. And bring your gaze up if it's within your range of motion. The booty drop down. Embrace the shake. Work to open it up. My right wing comes up to the sky. My left fingertips come to the outside of that right pinky toe. And I keep my booty drop down. And I think about pulling that left shoulder blade a little bit more open. Create that fire and power. Come on. Bring the hands back to the heart space. Find that twist a little bit deeper. Inhale back to center, chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive. Hands to the heart. Shift the weight into that left foot. Bring the right knee up. Flex that right foot. Find balance. Find your breath. Soften that standing leg. Flex the right foot. Keep your chin neutral, gaze is forward. Shoulders are out of your ears. We're going to start to hinge forward. Kick that foot back. The hands stay at the heart. Into a warrior three with the hands at the heart space. Back up. Standing tall. Bring that right knee up. And bring that right foot to the floor. Shift the weight into that right foot. Hands stay at the heart. Bring the left knee up. Flex that left foot. Keep a soft bend in that standing right leg. Start to hinge with the hands at the heart space into that warrior three. Flex that foot. Push the heel to the back edge of your mat. Crown extends forward. Inhale back up. Exhale, foot down. Inhale the right knee up. Inhale the arms long. We're coming into a traditional warrior three now. Hinge forward, arms fly forward, leg flies back. Inhale back up. Everything comes to the floor, hands to the heart space. Left knee comes up, arms extend long again. Hinge, fly into that warrior three. Inhale back up, knee rises, hands come to the sky, palms come together at the heart space, foot drops to the floor. Left, right knee comes up, bring the arms up, fly, warrior three. Inhale back up, knee comes up, right back into warrior three. 3 times. Inhale up, knee comes up. One more time, fly it into that warrior three. Inhale it up. Palms come together, down to the heart space. Right foot connects with the floor. Left knee comes up. Hands extend to the sky. Warrior three. Back up. Hands reach for the sky, knee comes up. Hinge forward, warrior three. Rise back up tall. One more time, warrior three. Inhale up. Hands come to the heart, foot comes to the floor. Find your mountain pose where you connect with your breath. Round the shoulders down and back. Fingers spread wide. gather some strength. Maybe take a moment to reconnect with the stone, with an intention, with your thoughts, with your physical body. Take a moment to just notice. And then flutter the eyes open. Make sure you have your blocks close by in front of you. Because we're going to go to those warrior threes, but then we're going to drop down into a standing half moon. So I've got them angled out slightly in front of me so that when I come forward, it's accessible for me to come right down and reach. Not to say that there's not going to be some wobbling and some falling. When we fall, we'll brush off the dust, notice that we're not hurt, and we move on. Bring the hands to the heart. Shift the weight into that left foot. Bring that right knee up. Extend the arms overhead. Fly into that warrior three. Inhale up. Exhale, this time fly the arms behind you. Palms face the floor. Fingertips reach back, foot reaches back. Inhale, up tall. Exhale, fly forward to a regular warrior three. Take that right hand to the right hip. Drop the left hand down to the block. Make any adjustments you need. Put the block where you need it. And then start to externally rotate towards the right. Reach that right hand up to the sky. That right foot is flexed. Your ultimate goal is to try to bring your gaze up to that right hand, but it's okay if it's off to the right side. Lifting up is very advanced. Again, embrace this shake. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Drop that right hand down to the other block. Step the right foot back into pyramid pose. Walk the blocks back. Bring the gaze forward. Push the hips back. Bring the crown forward. Push the hips back. It's not a big movement. It's an awareness. Start to sink a little lower in that hinge. Maybe lower the blocks. Drop the crown of the head towards the foot. Feeling that hamstring stretch. 2 more cycles of breath right here. Bring the blocks back up to the highest height if you had lowered them. Start to walk them forward to where they were in that half moon. And then you're coming back into the half moon on that same side. We're coming out of this the same way we came into it. On that half moon, take that right hand to the right hip. Square everything forward. Take the left hand to the left hip. Come up. Right knee rises tall. Exhale everything to the floor. So we came out of it pretty similar to how we got there. Find your mountain pose. 2 breaths. One more breath. Open the eyes, bring the hands to the heart space. Shift the weight into the right foot. Bring that left knee up. Left foot flexes. Reach the left, the left arms, both arms up to the sky. Hinge forward. Find your warrior three. Full expression of warrior three. Inhale back up. Left knee rise up to the sky. Fingertips up. Exhale. This time we sweep the arms back like we did in hummingbird or airplane. Inhale back up. Okay if you lose your balance. Fly into a regular traditional warrior three, arms extending forward. Bring that left hand to the left hip. the right hand to the block. Find your connection with the block, and then think externally rotate, flex that left foot, sweep that left arm up, finding your half moon on the opposite side. Again, pull the shoulder blade back. Try not to sink too much weight into that block. Let that leg work. Don't lock out the knee though. Again, maybe spiral your gaze upward. Maybe not. Create that fire, strength, balance. One more breath here before you spiral that hand down to the block and then drop that left foot back. Walk the blocks back with you, finding pyramid pose. Toes are pointing forward, hips push back, crown extends forward. And I think hips go back, crown goes forward, shoulders roll away from the ears. And the longer I stay here, maybe I lower the blocks. Think as deep as you comfortably can. Listen to what feels right. One more cycle of breath wherever you are. And inhale it up, lower the blocks, walk them up to the highest height. And walk them forward. Shifting the weight, coming back up and opening up into that half moon. And hold. Release. Extend the arms forward. Find that warrior three. And then come up. Knee up. Arms extend to the sky. Cardinals pose, volcano arms. Palms come together. Release down to the heart. Left foot connects with the earth. Find your mountain. Flutter the eyes open, inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale, take a bend, step that left foot back. And we're spiraling open to a warrior two. So my right foot is pointing forward. My left foot is in line with the back edge of the mat. I sink a little bit deeper. I reach forward. I reach back. I engage those lat muscles behind me. And I bring my gaze forward. Hold. Power doesn't always have to come from movement. Power can come in the form of stillness. So a lot of times we associate power and yoga with that fluid flow, right? But you're going to come out of this warrior too. I know you are. You're going to embrace the shake that's happening in that front leg. You're going to push a little bit deeper into the outer edge of that foot that's behind you. And you're going to sink a little bit deeper. You're going to squeeze those lat muscles a little bit tighter. And I know you're saying, dear God, make it in. Flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. And float forward into an extended right angle. Back up to that warrior two. And hold. Beautiful work, team. Hold. I can feel my quad. It's on fire. I know. Hold. Hold. Straighten that front leg. And drop down into triangle pose. Open up. Inhale back up into that warrior two. Inhale up, square everything forward, turn the toes, and come into a wide leg stance. Pigeon toe the feet, hinge forward, find that flat back. Extend the arms out wide, palms face the floor. Draw those pinkies behind you. Inhale the arms forward, leading thumbs together. Lead back with the pinkies. Try to reach behind you and connect. I know they won't reach, but that's where you're guiding them. Come forward, palms connect, rather thumbs. One more time. Take those arms back and bring them thumbs forward. Pull down to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Hold, exhale. Hold. Embrace this. Push into the outer edges of the feet. Keep those toes pointed slightly inward. Inhale up, halfway lift. All the way up. Now you're going to turn the toes. We just shifted to the opposite side. And make your way into your warrior two. And we transitioned. Again, this part of what we're doing is not about the fast flow. It's about really sinking into the guts of the pose. So knee over ankle. Glance down, you should be able to see that big toe. You should be able to push into that back outer edge. Reach back, reach forward, squeeze the lat muscles behind you, and gaze forward. And think, what little adjustment can I make to sink a little bit deeper? Don't let the arms fall. Don't let the shoulders creep up. Sink a little bit deeper. Push back into that back foot a little bit more intensely. Sink into the front heel a little bit more intensely. Pull that left knee outward. One, make some adjustments. Hold. Navel to spine connection. Fingers are spread wide. Beautiful yogis, strong warriors. Flip that front palm and reverse your warrior. Front knee did not move. The only thing that shifted back was from the waist up. And then hinge forward. Right angle. One straight line from the outside edge of the foot right through those fingertips. Maybe spiral your gaze upward. Keep that tailbone underneath. Don't push the glute out. Don't push that booty out. Inhale back up. Reverse your warrior. Straighten that front leg. Send the arms. Sass the hip back. And come down into triangle. Think, open that shoulder. Pull it back. Keep those legs strong and straight. We're not bent. Look at that nice triangle shape. Embrace the shake. Embrace the core. Tuck it back up. Reverse that triangle. Sink back into the warrior two. Straighten, turn the toes forward. Hold halfway. And all the way to the floor. Plant the right palm, open the left wing up and twist. Release to the floor. Left hand plants, right wing sweeps open wide and releases down. Again, open wide to the left and release. Open wide to the right and release. Last time we hold on the right. I'm in the twist on the right. I want you to take that palm that's on the floor and take it off the floor, but the shape doesn't change. So now you're hovering. Release that right palm, bring the left hand down. Switch sides, sweep that right arm up. Left palm starts connected to the floor and then lift it slightly off to hover. And release both hands to the floor. Heel toe the feet in, so they're a little bit wider than hip distance. We're coming down to that yogi squat. So sink down and bring the hands to the heart. Use those elbows to push the knees outward. Take your feet as wide as they need to be so that your heels stay connected to the earth. Let your tailbone drop, your crown extend. Take a moment here if you can to close your eyes. Forget the fact that we are in a squat. And we're finding space to sit in a place of discomfort. We're creating our power and our strength. Sitting through some discomfort. And firing up the core and the legs. We're going to take that same twist that we took standing, but we're going to take it from the squat. You're like, what? So if your eyes were closed, open them. You're going to drop that right hand down towards the right ankle. And you're going to open up towards the left. And release the hands to the heart space. Drop the left hand out to the left and open through that right wing. And release to the heart space. Now you're going to flow with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it to center. Inhale, open up. Your breath, your flow, your pace. I'm going to take one more each side. Flow with my breath. Almost forgetting, right, that you're in that squat? Probably not, but we can pretend. I'm opening up one more time to the right. And then bring it back to center. And then I'm going to drop the hands to the floor. And I'm going to stand up. Point the toes forward. Slightly bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows, hang a ragdoll. Release the hands to the floor. I'm going to slightly pivot to the front of my mat. I'm going to step that left foot back. I'm going to step the right forward. I'm going to drop the left knee, uncurl the left toes, push into that right foot, that right knee, and I'm going to come up tall. Hand to the knee, stack my shoulders over my hips, round the shoulder blades down and back. Push forward. And I'm going to extend my arms up to the sky. Hold. Push into the top of that back foot. And I'm going to release the hands to the floor. I'm going to slightly walk that right foot out. Toe is still pointing forward. I'm going to grab a block and move it inside. And we're going to come down into lizard. So in lizard, I want you to think, as much as it's uncomfortable, I want you to think about pushing that armpit, that like knee inward towards your armpit. Don't let it collapse out. Push into the back of that top foot. Send your crown forward. Breathe. Sit through this discomfort. One more breath. We walk it up. You have a block, move it out of the way, and we're going to shift back into a half split. So I'm going to keep the hip stacked over the knee. I'm going to flex that right foot. Walking my hands slightly back, tent the fingertips. Find that nice flat spine. Think hinge forward. Not collapse down, but hinge forward. If it's accessible to you, you might want to add in a little bit of a toe stretch by reaching forward with one hand. It doesn't matter which hand, whatever feels more natural, and stretch those toes in towards the shin. And release. Bring it forward one last time. Sweep the arms up. Reach for the sky. And spiral everything down to the floor. Step that right foot back. And step the left forward, right through center. So that the knee is right over the ankle. Push into the top of that right foot. And bring the hands up to the top of that left knee. Make any adjustments. Nice and tall, right? Feel that little arch through the spine. The shoulders drop down. Crown is reaching tall. Engage in the glutes. Think about scissoring everything together. And then extend the arms. So there's not a particular rush to get places sometimes. I know we're always in a hurry, but it's super important to engage and think about exactly what's happening. Continue to push into the top of that back foot. And bring the hands back down to the floor. Slightly walk that left foot out a little bit so that you can bring your hands inside and think about pushing that knee into that shoulder and armpit as I drop down. And I'm still pushing into the top of that back foot. That's active. Pushing into the floor, helping the hips and the hamstrings open up. Left toe is pointing forward. Left knee is hugging in. It's like trying to squeeze in and give me a hug. Shift the weight a little bit in the foot so that it's more to the inside edge than the outside. Squeeze. Give yourself that nice hug. One more breath right here. Before we walk it up. Move the block out of the way. And start to shift back into that half split. So my right hip stays tall over the knee. I think about walking the hands back, tenting the fingertips, flexing the foot towards my forehead, towards my kneecap, towards my shin. So again, it's not about collapsing down and rounding. It's about finding that flat spine and trying to hinge. And again, yogi's choice if you want to reach and add in that little bit of a toe stretch. One more breath, wherever you are. Release, come back forward. Push into the top of that back foot and grow tall one last time. Push into the top of that back foot. One, stay strong. And exhale everything down to the floor. Step that left back. And then make your way down to the floor. Sweep the legs around. Cross the ankles. And roll onto your back. I want you to reach for the tops of the feet. And pull. So your legs are crossed. At the shin of the ankle, reach for the top of the foot if it's accessible to you, and just gently pull down. It's kind of like you're sitting on the floor cross-legged, but we're laying down doing it. We're helping the stretch by pulling the tops of the feet. One more breath. When you release, switch legs on top, and again, reach for the tops of the feet. Pull them down, try to let the shoulders come back to resting. Try to let the sits bone, the tailbone come down to the floor and rest as you pull the feet in. And release. Drop the soles of the feet to the earth and make your way into Shavasana. Send the legs long, mindful of the outer edges of my mat. They're slightly angled outward. Same with my arms. They're away from my body. Palms are facing up. And gently, naturally letting my spine release. So here we don't want to think pelvic tilt. We want to think neutral, natural spine. So let every bit of tension go. And just surrender to the floor. What does it feel like to have the tops of your hands connecting with the floor? Notice the sensations through your triceps as they connect with the floor. The shoulder blades. Notice the quads releasing. Let the walnut go. No tension through the ankles. No tension through the toes. Open the fingertips up. No clenching through the hands. Fully surrender. And breathe. Continue to breathe. If you have time and you want to stay in Shavasana longer, feel free to shut off the video and just stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to start making small movements with our fingers and our toes. So think about stretching the toes out wide like we would in the bottoms of our shoes when we were standing. And then clench the toes and then stretch them wide and curl them. Same with the fingers, stretch them wide and release. And when you're ready, extend the arms not long overhead, because I've decided I am not a firm believer in that big good morning stretch anymore. Cactus arms or goalposts with your palms facing upward, just a gentle reach. Pull the left heel in towards the bum. Follow with the right heel. And then allow the knees to drop to the right, taking your torso with you, gently dragging that left elbow across to meet the right. Supporting your head with your hands. Let the belly soften. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat on your mat. Bring your hands to your heart space. Press the thumb knuckles into the sternum and bow your chin down towards your fingertips. Connect for one last moment with what that stone means to you. Friends, you love them, you hate them, but at the end of the day, we're so super grateful to have them. Maybe take a moment today to reach out to a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while, just to check in and say, hey, how you doing? You never know what that friend is going through today in this moment and what that message, that reach out could mean to them. Take one last deep inhale. Exhale, bow down, closing with namaste. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. Such love and gratitude to each and every one of you for taking the time.